Hi guys, it's Senay. Welcome back to my channel. So currently I am in the middle of filming a tutorial for this look right here. This is for the Colourpop Yes Please palette, I believe it's called. But I wanted to film a review in between this video because I wanted to try out the Colourpop concealers, but I wanted to keep it as a separate video today. I have had these in my drawer like for at least a month and I've been dying to try them, but I just haven't got around to filming with them. But today I finally do, and I wanted to save it as like a first impression. So I've got no idea what these are like. I've got two colors. I've got light neutral 15 and beige 25. I don't know if they're actually going to be a little bit too light for my fake tan, so I might use beige. A lot of the colors were out of stock when I did order, so I just kind of grabbed what I could get. So currently I do have like primer on and foundation. I don't have anything else on my face. Obviously I don't have any concealer because you can see my under eye bags. Okay, so I've zoomed you guys in and I'm going to go ahead and apply the concealer underneath this eye. I always do apply my concealers with a sponge as well, a beauty blender. Okay, I think this color should be okay. It's definitely got like more of a pink undertone, which I don't mind because I feel like that corrects my under eyes better. And it feels quite thin, like putting it on. It's just kind of very smooth. It's looking a little bit more pink now to me. I feel like it is oxidizing a little bit. I've got my beauty blender and I'm just going to blend this out. Okay, so far so good. It's given me quite good coverage, as you can see, because this under eye is so dark. I still think I probably get a little bit more coverage with the Tarte Shape Tape, so I am going to put a little bit more, just focusing it right where that darkness is. It blends out really easily as well. And it's so thin, like it's just like kind of watery, but yet still has the coverage to it. I actually think that color is quite nice. I also have the color light neutral. I kind of want to put like a little dot of this. It is quite light. I want to see like how light that actually looks. Oh, I feel like that's definitely helped brighten that darkness just there. I will bring that lighter one on the side of the nose because I usually do that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye. I'm really enjoying this so far. Can't remember how much I paid for this, but it wasn't much at all. It was cheaper than concealers like in Priceline, which is a drugstore here in Australia. I'll put a little bit of that lighter one again. I'll put a little bit on my chin and forehead. And taking the lighter one, I'll put a little bit down my nose. So far, I'm really enjoying this concealer. I think this could like almost replace my Tarte Shape Tape, to be honest. It's not as drying underneath the eyes. Sometimes I feel like my Tarte one can really just kind of cake up and be very, very drying, depending how my skin is going that day. But this honestly is such a much cheaper alternative for a concealer that I would definitely buy. I would repurchase. I'm also going to do kind of like a little wear test. It is later in the day, like it's late in the afternoon, it's like 5 o'clock. So I will like wear it like for a few hours tonight. I might take my makeup off around 9, 10, depending when I want to take it off. And I'll just kind of update you guys to let you know if it has like creased or anything. It is starting to crease now because I haven't set my under eyes, but I'm going to do that. Taking my Morphe E49 brush and my usual Australis banana powder, I'm going to set that down. Anyway, I'm going to go finish off the rest of my makeup, go about my night, and then I'll come back later and update you guys and let you know how this is worn and if it's like creased really badly or anything like that. Okay guys, so I'm back and you can probably tell I look a little bit different, and that's because my dumbass forgot to do my check-in last night. I actually just ended up like taking off my makeup and hopping into bed, and then I remembered when I was in bed that I was meant to do a check-in, and that's probably because I haven't done a review video in such a long time that I just forgot about it. I was so pissed off last night. So basically what I've done today is put the concealer on again. I'm wearing it exactly the same way. I've set it with the same powder. I'm wearing the same foundation, all that kind of stuff. And I guess it kind of works out better for you guys because I got to wear it much longer today instead of wearing it so late in the afternoon yesterday. So I did put this on around 11 AM and it's currently 6 PM now. So I have worn the concealer in total for about 7 hours. So honestly, the wear of the concealer didn't change very much. Like, it still looks very flawless. Setting it with powder definitely helps. I think if you were to wear this concealer without powder, it definitely will lift and crease. Just having the concealer under my eyes for a little bit today without setting, it started to crease very quickly, so I would highly recommend setting it with the powder. It is a little bit like crepey under this eye here, not so much this eye. I think like this eye is like a little bit like more hooded in a way. I don't know, like my eye bag's just a little bit larger on this eye as well. So this concealer is definitely like a matte kind of finish. So I'm not sure how you would go if maybe you had more dry under eyes. My under eyes are a little bit dry at the moment. I had like a really big patch of eczema here when I woke up and it was quite red, but it does not look too bad. It does look a little bit dry under my eyes, but nothing too crazy. It is a little bit hard to compare this concealer to anything else I own in my collection because I just don't think I own anything like this. My Tarte Shape Tape is much thicker, probably just is drying, so keep that in mind. But this Colourpop one is definitely much thinner in consistency. The coverage on it is definitely like a medium coverage. I wouldn't say it's a full coverage. The Tarte Shape Tape is much more full. This one I felt like I needed to build up a little bit. I can see a little bit of darkness like right here underneath my eyes. Usually I would use a corrector if I was really concerned about, you know, any darkness, but you can't really tell, like it's really not that bad. So here's a little close up. These lights are very forgiving though, so please keep that in mind. You can see it's very like smooth here. It's just mainly like right under here that's a little bit crepey. If I was to wear this concealer maybe going out for a special occasion or anything like that, I'd probably use my NYX Dark Circle concealer first and then I'd go over the top with the Colourpop one and just set it down. Honestly guys, this concealer is a steal. It is $6 US. That works out to about $7, maybe almost $8 Australian at the moment anyway, because you know that could always change, but that's really cheap. Like, it's so affordable. So I did have a little peek on Priceline, which is a drugstore here in Australia, and I just wanted to compare some prices, and looking at the concealers on there, I think I only found 2 that were cheaper than this Colourpop one. All the others were at least $10 to $15, so the price is just amazing. If you haven't tried this concealer, I highly recommend you do. It's so affordable, like you just cannot not try it. You have to try it. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up for me. If you want me to review any other products, concealers, foundations, all that kind of stuff, let me know down below, and I'll see you guys really soon in my next video. Bye.